This week on Not Your Average Fangirls.
But that's fine because that's how you talk about Jamin and I just let you go.
That's because Jamin is fine though, so I don't get it.
Kang Daniel is fine, so
like I just feel like the rest of the general population, like they it's just a general consensus. I don't understand, but it's fine.
Erica, shut your ass.
WayV has us looking at more than just their $1,000 shoes. We take a trip to Island and decide who we want to survive. And ATEEZ makes us go back to zero by disproving all of our theories in their newest album. Check it out.
What's up, you guys? It is Not Your Average Fangirls here with another week of K-pop-ness. Did you miss us? Sorry.
Woo!
We had to take some personal time because we all been going through it. But we're back. It's your girl Kat, and I'm just really excited because it's an ATEEZ special. And what do I love more than ATEEZ? Not much. So maybe my mom. That's about it.
Wow. It's still a maybe too.
Right?
Hey guys, it's Cynthia, and ONEUS comes back. Woo! Okay, woo! That's it.
ACE is also having a comeback soon. Woo!
Woo!
Hello, everyone. It's Terica. I don't really have exciting news to report. I'm selling stuff on Mercari, so buy my stuff.
Oh yeah, I will also be selling stuff on Mercari. Buy my stuff too.
I'm also already selling things on Mercari by myself.
And hello everybody, this is Carolina. What do I have to say today besides ATEEZ came back and I am excited. Also, should I also say that I'm gonna be selling things in Mercari just so I can be part of the crew?
Woo! We should just have like a joint account.
We need money.
I need money. The government refuses to give me my money.
Whoa.
I need that money before ONEUS does another video fan sign, so thank you.
Wow.
Priorities.
Wow.
That is my number one priority. Always.
We love that.
But listen, that's the priority.
Last week we didn't have a podcast because, personal time. So we're just going to do quick news, real quick, of everything that you missed the past 2 weeks.
She said quick news real quick.
Yes. For example, Zico enlisted.
Oh, it's like our generation that's going in.
So yes, sadly, Zico has enlisted in the military.
Zico.
I lost another one of my babies to the Korean military.
Dun, dun, dun.
Sorry, I'm not laughing because it's funny. It's just like, imagine him, like, in the military. I'm just saying.
I know why.
He's gonna be so popular.
Yeah.
You're right.
Everybody's gonna be like Zico.
They're gonna be like, oh, can I take that for you? They're gonna help him throughout the whole time.
Everywhere he goes, he's just gonna hear a song. Do 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 do.
They're gonna know every time. It's like the background music for whenever he shows up anywhere.
I hope one of his sergeants will be like, "Is it true?" And he'll go, "Okie dokie."
Oh my god.
Oh my
Next.
god.
In better news, we have Lehigh who joined AOMG and she already released music that we'll be talking about in just a minute. Woo! So excited about that.
I don't know how I feel about it. Like, Hoodie was like the only girl in AOMG for like ever. So like, I'm kind of
wait, who was what?
Yeah,
Hoodie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And now they're adding more girls, and I'm like, okay,
good.
Fine, but
I like it. I'm glad. The fuck.
I love it. Yeah, no, I'm glad, especially because like Lehigh's already close to a lot of the AOMG guys, so like,
you mean Code Cunts?
I feel, yeah, like I feel like they'll be able to make dope music together. Some other news, we got Somi. She signed with Interscope Records in the USA, so I guess they're trying to break her out here in the West.
Somi keeps signing to all these people, but yeah, not making music.
Music, right?
I get all these contracts.
Factual,
right?
I don't know, girl. I'm still confused because Somi could have been like so popular.
She could have been Chunga.
But JYP let her down, and now YG or the Black Label, whatever, letting her down too. So they didn't attack like quick enough. Like it was like auto produce, okay, boom, solo debut right away. Mm-hmm. But anyways, we've had that discussion a lot, so there's that. In other USA news, we got Monsta X is gonna be on all that, so that's gonna be a funny thing, especially if it's like Super M.
They were already on all that. My niece sent me a clip of it.
Oh, never mind, it already happened.
Yeah, it happened.
We're behind.
Damn. Well, BTS will be performing at the iHeartRadio Music Festival, so that's in September. That's all online. And then they're dropping their new single, Dynamite, and it's all in English. And I'm still, like, confused as to why, but here we are.
I know. But, I mean, I'll support anything that they do. So, I'm sure it's going to be dynamite.
I know.
Yikes.
Are we gonna throw our hands up in the air sometimes, saying "Ayo"? Where's the mayo?
Terica's just not having it today with us.
I'm saying. Also, 17 Sungkwan got an ankle injury and he actually had to get surgery for it. So he's gonna be resting for a bit. And I hope he gets better soon, because what would 17 do without Boo?
That's true.
Nothing.
I will be taking care of him, nursing him back to health, so don't worry about it.
Wait, what?
She said what she said.
She said, I'm gonna be nursing him back to health. Those were her words.
Yes, I did. I said what I said.
In some other news, we have also some type of closure, but not really, because CJ Entertainment is still out there doing whatever they want. But the Korea Communication Standards Commission fined them, and by them I mean CJ Entertainment, for the vote manipulation in the Produce 101 series for all of it. So yay, they got fined, but that was like spare change for them, and they are moving on already with life. So
But
there's
also,
that.
like, where does this fine go? Like, what was the purpose of this fine?
I have no clue.
Like, where is the money going to? Like, oh,
I have no idea.
You rigged these votes. We're gonna fine you $8,000 to just go back into our company. Like, what?
Honestly, I don't understand why they fined them, because it's been so long, A, that they haven't done anything. And then B, like, if you're not gonna give compensation to whatever the boys, which actually I think they did get compensation.
They got their lunch paid.
Yeah.
I feel like I read something about, like, they're suing the money that they got is, or the money that they are suing them for is the money that the commission would have made if X1 had stayed a group. So they're suing them for what they essentially think X1 was worth,
Which
Oh,
is how
damn.
much?
which is a lot.
That's
I
a
think-
lot of money.
yeah.
I don't even...
I think it was a lot. Because what their argument is that if you wouldn't have rigged the votes, because 101, huge. Like, IOI was huge. Like, Eyes on A, Eyes 1. Sorry, I still don't fucking know what they're called.
We still don't know the name.
But
Even though Pana told us, but I forgot, to be honest.
It's IZ1, right?
it's Eyes 1. Or Eyes 1?
Eyes 1.
Eyes 1.
Eyes One.
Eyes
I think
One.
it's Eyes One.
But, they're all making their money and it's still, like, Eyes 1 is still together, whatever. 101 was huge, IOI was huge, but X1 had the potential of being massive, and that got, like, stripped away, which doesn't make any.
Yep.
So, but.
Oh, okay.
Especially because their contract was for way longer. It was for 5 years. So imagine that.
See, I thought
It's like 101's earnings, but like doubled.
I thought this was for 101. I didn't know it was for X1.
I'm pretty
so
sure
they, like,
it
cheated
was-
for both years.
You're right.
Yeah, they cheated for all four.
Yeah, for all four. But because, 101 and IOI have already been done, this was mostly because of the Produce X 101.
Yeah, but my thing is, like, they fine them for the amount of money that X1 would have made, but how do we know that X1 would have made that if they wouldn't have cheated? Like, how do you know, like, if that same group of guys would have been as popular? Also, wouldn't they have made the money anyway if they found out they cheated but just decided not to care? Like, I feel like you hurt them by exposing the cheating.
But I don't think it was, because when everything came out about the cheating, it was a producer that had left the series that told everybody about it. It wasn't anyone else.
Yeah.
Oh, so he was salty. They should just paid him under the table and kept him moving. Like, they messed up right there. Be like, look.
Honestly, they fumbled the bag big time
They
with
did.
this, okay? If you think about it, we got so many good things. Like, Woods doing his own solo thing. We have Sungwoo with Victon. We have Gravity. We have, like, there are like, good things that came out of all of this mess.
Solo. That was
Ooh,
beautiful.
You're right. I'm gonna need Hangul to keep the momentum, because I'm gonna keep supporting that boy forever.
And now the
Forever,
Wee Boys. Oof, I can't wait.
Yeah, so yeah, but it's just like, I just thought it was funny that they are just like, oh yeah, they finally find them, and I'm just like, a year later, like, thank you,
like,
I guess.
No one cares anymore.
Like,
Right?
everybody moved on.
They're still doing reality shows. They're still doing survival shows. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
They're
There's
still
some
popular.
crazy people,
that are still wanting for this. Now, the one thing that I did, the one thing that X1 did achieve, they were like the first, like, boy group, like, debut music video to reach like 100 mil or something like that. So that was pretty dope.
Yeah, and they were the first rookie group to reach like a certain amount of pre-orders or something as well.
Yeah, they were just like that, and I think they got like nominated for something, and I only remember because somebody posted, "Dang, they haven't been a group in like almost a year, and they're getting nominated for something." I'm just like, the power.
If they win this award, how do they accept it? Like, do they all?
all of them will show up, or some will show up as their hi, I'm the former leader, I will accept this, thank you.
He'd be so sad. He couldn't do it. He'd just be sorry.
I know.
Like, if they're all there anyway, if they're new groups, they just call X1, they all just individually leave from their group's table and just stand on the stage.
Honestly, that would be great. They should do that.
They're like, so do we go up? We go up to get up, just go. Okay. We're just gonna go.
Cool.
Who do you think, if they did win and they were all in the crowd, who do you think would be the first one to run to the stage?
Johan.
Because they were just like, we're X1.
Johan.
I think so too.
I have no clue because I know zero about this group.
Johan or Dongpyo could also be a contender. Sungwoo would be the last one on stage because Subin would be on his leg. Like, where are you going?
What you mean? No, come back.
In some other good news, we're celebrating Boa's 20th anniversary. SM. That is so insane to think about. That this woman, I mean, she literally pioneered the whole like K-pop in Japan movement.
This is true.
But they're doing, SM is doing like a little project, and there's different members that will be doing like covers of their music. But also, that is cool enough, but I'm gonna need the energy to be put on Boa as well. Like, what's she gonna do for her 20th anniversary? Because it's her anniversary.
I'm excited about that, but I would also like to petition that Dooyoung and Taeil and Jungwoo and Kun of the NCT WayV family cover The Only One by Boa. Thank you. That would be beautiful, and I would literally love my life. Thank you.
I'm here for that.
Thank you. And just have Seulgi just remake every music video that Boa has ever done. Thank you.
You right? Oh, she's so powerful. In some other anniversary news, Stray Kids and Stays. Well, Stays are celebrating their second anniversary.
I was so confused when I read this. I was like, Stray Kids have been a group way longer than 2 years. And then I realized what
it's the fandom's anniversary.
It's the fandom's anniversary.
Yeah, it's the fandom's anniversary. So they were really cute. They did like a Haven like special video that they released, and they all did it themselves, and it was all filmed by themselves type of thing. So it was cute. I was just like, "Aw, what is it? Stray Kids make kids stays." I don't remember.
Stays make
exactly.
Stays make stray kids stay.
You make stray kids stay.
Thank you.
Yeah,
they together.
Something
forever.
like that. We together.
They love
forever.
you. That's it.
But let's move on to some juicy things, aka WayV.
She could not wait to talk about this. She just passed through everything. She was just like, WayV. Anyway, so WayV.
She's like, yeah, Stays happy, second anniversary. Anyway, WayV.
Yeah, good for y'all. So.
Okay, go, Carolina. Talk
about Tipples.
Here's my thing. This is what I'm just gonna call Carolina out. She's so fake. So she's always saying, oh, 10, the Tipples, 10 is so naked. But if you watch her reaction, the whole half of the music video, Lucas! Oh, he's so fine, Lucas! And I was just like, I thought she was a 10 stan. And then if you go, oh, 10, oh, he's so naked, ooh, 10, Lucas! I was like,
You sound just like her.
Just saying. Even in the group chats, I've seen the word Lucas more than I've seen the word 10. I'm just putting it out there.
Listen, this always happens, Tarek, okay? Like, Lucas is just...
You're biased?
Yeah,
no, listen, I would never. 10 is my bias. And
you sure have a weird way of showing it.
I mean...
You can double bias, bitch. The fuck?
It's fine. If you lump them all together, there's 24 of them fools. Like, you're allowed to love more than one. I definitely love 20 of one of them.
Yeah, we know, Tarek.
Actually, I'm going to say I love... 19. The other 2 were my children.
Listen, this is why I say I double bias and WayV, and that's it. I remember the day that I fell in love with 10 was the moment I saw it was pre-debut. And then the same thing happened with Lucas. They showed one picture of Lucas on Twitter, and I said, who that? And that was it. That was it. At that moment, I knew I done fucked up,
Which
and I am
which
double
is crazy
biasing
because
WayV
he was
now.
17 when those pictures were released.
Insane.
Oh my God.
Look,
Insane.
sometimes
the
it be
power.
like that. You just don't know, and then you realize and you feel bad, and then you just let it go. You're just like, oh, just kidding.
Terica, we're not talking about you and
It's like,
Jamin
well-
here, okay?
First
It's
of
not
all,
the
was
same.
I alluding to that? But second of all, yes, it happened. We're moving on.
Oh my God.
He will be 20 in like 2 weeks. It's fine.
Oh my god. But anyways, let's talk about Bad Alive. Listen, they came out
so
here
good.
and did the most with
said,
this
"Let's
song.
one for the
Like,
hoes."
Let me tell you, there's a moment where Yang does like this thing with the tongue and the finger and like the hip thrust, and I was
Oh,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah,
yeah.
excuse me?
My
I was
man.
like, excuse me? Wrap it up, sir. No. We're going home. Pack your bags. You're leaving the sleepover. We're going home right now. Like,
No,
get your
let
shit
him stay.
together.
Let him stay.
Get your shit. I'm taking you home.
Young Young is a menace. He's also a menace. It's just because it's funny, but at the same time, like he wants to be wants to be sexy. You know,
But he's just
it.
not.
He's just like
Yes, he is.
And it's-
Young- okay, look, Young deserves hot boy
cute.
rights too. Young is fine. Just leave that alone. But
I'm
the
staying
song
out
is
of
great. The lyrics are spicy. WayV's just been kind of out of control in the lyric department anyway. Like they just don't really care.
you're right.
They're just like we grown,
Listen,
so we just gonna sing about
WayV
grown
is a
shit.
superior unit, period.
You're right.
I mean,
it's
after
true.
NCT Dream, you're right.
WayV is my cup of tea and will forever be my number one.
He
Can I
was
talk about
number
Kun?
one.
I want to talk about Kun.
Of course, you can talk about
Kun.
Kun. All right, so if you're new here, that's my bias for WayV. I know. Wow, shocker. Anyway, I just want to talk about his hair. Honestly, like it really like suits him.
You really
And I was scared. I was just really scared. I just want to say that every time he was on screen, I was like scared for my life. I said, "Oh no, please don't do a Lucas. Please don't do a 10. Like just no, stop it. Stop it. I cannot handle it." And thankfully, he did not. However, he is a handsome man, and that's my man. Okay, thank you.
He's actually, and like the little hip thrust part too, he's like one of the best ones to do. Like the little like pow pow, the little like triple X thing. Like,
Yeah, well, he's like a
Uh-huh.
father of 7, so.
That's why, literally, I was about to say that's why he's the leader, and that's why he's the father of all of them. Like,
we always say that's the man you marry.
Yeah.
exactly.
There's a
You're
reason
right,
behind
Terica.
that, you know? This
Yeah, you're
showed
right.
even more.
Honestly, like how I see, like I'm just gonna quote our friend Alexis real quick, and she said that WayV puts it on there. They were just like, we're Chinese idols, so we don't have to go by the Korean, like we can't show anything, and that's what they naked all the time. I was just like, damn girl, they used that to their advantage.
Yeah, and
This
they
is
never
an
know
yeah,
when
this
they're
is
gonna be
a
naked. Apparently,
excuse for 10 and Lucas to show their titties. They don't care. They just want to
They
show
don't care.
their shit. And I love it.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
we approve.
but if you watch the little beyond the thing, like their little behind the scenes thing, like literally they showed up to set like Tin and Win, and they're like, oh, and Lucas, and like, oh, hey, by the way, you're gonna be naked. They were like, oh, okay, and that's just so. It was like the producers. They didn't even
Are you
ask them. They're just like,
serious?
oh, like the day of, like, yeah. By the way, we've decided that you will have
Damn.
no clothes.
Oh my god!
So-
Imagine if you like the day before you had like Chipotle or something, or like chocolate, and you're just like bloated, and you're
well,
like,
that's what
oh.
Win was complaining about. He was like, I don't feel physically ready, but like, okay. They're like, it's fine. You're great. He's like,
We
okay.
don't care. Literally, it could be like they'll show a shoulder, and we're just like, yes.
This is gonna sound really bad, but like I honestly don't care if you have abs or not. I just want everyone naked all the time. Like someone's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
like it.
I feel that. I love a good tummy. I love tummies. I don't think abs are like important.
Yeah,
It's like 10. 10 does not have abs. He's just skinny.
yeah, but he's hot,
But he out there.
so it works.
Right?
Be hot.
Him and Taeyong like doing Baby Don't Stop, and they skinny. They just skinny. But I'm like, you right, but you look good. You look good. It's fine.
Right.
It's fine.
So I say someone will appreciate it. It don't matter. So everybody should just embrace their true selves and just be naked all the time.
Like I said, I loved everything about this music video, but the stupid outfits with the basketball jerseys and the Victorian jackets.
Girl,
That shit was
same.
You know what?
fucking
I was about it. You know
Same.
what? Originality. Why not?
hideous. Shut your ass up.
When you're a prince, but ball is life. That's how it is.
Like, I even said it like in my reaction. I was just like, but why these outfits? And I was just like, I mean, it works, but why these outfits?
And then they did a stage with those outfits. They did like a black football jersey and like the black Victorian jackets. And I was like, wow, I could have had y'all naked on TV and y'all just decided to give me this. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's the only thing I was confused about. I'm just like, stylist, like, I know you're trying to be edgy and all this stuff, but please,
I think
pick one.
They knew that no one was really gonna, like, no one cares what they show up in. Like, no one cares.
You're right.
They were like, let's test this out.
And we did it. We questioned it, but we still enjoyed it.
Yeah, we just moved on. It's like, oh, okay, sure.
So speaking of moving on, ONEUS, where's our two moon at?
Ayo.
Where's that mayo?
ONEUS came back.
And I lost my fucking mind, and I almost ripped Kat's shirt. I'm so sorry.
She did. Now it's a dress. Because she stretched it.
It looks great on you, honestly. It should have been a dress in the beginning, so you're welcome.
God damn. R.I.P. to Kat's shirt.
No, we did a reaction to it. It's posted on our YouTube channel. Watch it. It's funny.
We cried. I had an existential crisis. Woong did things that no 4 or 5 man should be able to do.
You right. With that lip ring. Ooh.
And there was a little boy crying, and my man was a savior. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it was just great.
He loves that little boy.
I love this concept for them. I love that they're doing like hella dark like shit. Like that is so good.
Yeah.
They
like,
love it. They love it.
But Woong looks so good in this music video. Wow.
Oh, you're right.
That lip ring did things. I was just like, you know, you might be 4'5", but damn.
I really like that, like the dance move where they have like their hands up, and it's like kind of like a zombie move a little bit, and they're like shaking their arms. I don't know how to describe it, but Suho's in the middle when they're doing it, and I really, really like it. I love it. Every time that I watch it, I replay that part because it's amazing. I also have something to say.
Speak it true.
So, RBW shouldn't have rushed a song written easily and focused on the road to Kingdom, then release Come Back Home quickly after the show ended. That way, it went with the momentum at a good way, because when the song was released, it charted with like, after the performance, the song was like number 1 or whatever. And I was like, wow, imagine if they would have released this song for it, but instead they didn't. And, here we are. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We got it. We finally got it. So, you know, beggars can't be choosers. I'm just glad that I did get it. And it's basically a very long comeback trailer, which ironically is called Come Back Home, but it's fine. Their next album comes out August 19th, and it's called Lived, and it's like an angel theme, I think. And if there isn't 2 versions of it, I'm just going to assume their next album is called Devil, and it's going to be like a fallen angel theme, because, you know, the devil is a fallen angel. Just saying. Okay.
Honestly, didn't you say too? Lived backwards is devil, so
yes.
It makes sense.
Okay, so I thought that was already a thing. I know this was like a speculation. Okay.
I think it is gonna be a thing because it makes sense from the trailer, and if they continue to do it, I don't know. All I know is Woong has cotton candy hair, and I'm here for it. And they dyed my man's hair brown. Like, can you just...
They dyed your hair? Wow.
No, they dyed Raven's hair brown, and can they just, like, leave him alone? Can they stop straightening his hair, and can they stop dyeing his hair? He is going through it, y'all. Like, he really about to be bald. Like, I just need him to be left alone. Let his curly hair strive, please. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you guys have anything else to add?
Yeah, no, I think that was great. You covered everything.
You got everything down.
I'm sorry.
That was done. And now we're gonna move on to a little segment that we're just gonna call Talking About Island.
Visiting the island. That's a great name.
Okay. Anyway.
Visiting the island.
That's the intro music.
I'm gonna step out because I don't know anything about this show except that they told me to vote for Daniel, and that was it.
Yep, I have a few votes to pick. First of all, everybody vote for Daniel. Anyway, voting's over, but still do it.
I was like, it don't matter now.
Listen, I don't know how this system works, okay? Because I went on the Weverse app and it says your chance to vote will come again soon. So I don't know what they planning. So vote for Daniel.
Live voting.
Second of all,
like what?
Weird.
Second of all, I see y'all on Stan Twitter talking shit about Nicki, and let me just tell you that I won't stand for it. Okay? This boy is 14 years old.
14.
Talent.
14.
So talented. Talented.
Beautiful. Wonderful. An angel.
Leader.
Okay? Korean's not even his first language, and he is leading these boys like no one's business. And he's 14.
Everyone looks up to him, and he's 14. Like, all the kids look up to him. Imagine that. Oh, also, just quick side note. I know the last time we talked about Island, we were like talking a little bit shit about Nicki. Sorry, our bad. Mnet just edited him wrong, and
Mnet
it's
did
fine.
Very evil editing of my boy, but now
exactly. And now I will die for Nicki. So don't talk shit about him. I'll kill you.
But I mean, also at the time we were valid because he is 14, and sometimes 14-year-old boys are little assholes.
You're right.
So,
Yeah.
But he grew. He learned.
Yeah, exactly. He has a heart of gold, and he learned to stop doing that.
Another bone I want to pick is with the Islander boys. I love you all. Don't get me wrong. I love all of you. I adore you. But how you vote Somu out, not once, but twice. This boy obviously keeps getting pushed up to the island for a reason, and y'all just voting him out for nothing. Have you heard them vocals? Did you see that smile? He has only been training for 9 months, and he's talented like that, and y'all just pushing him out? What's wrong with y'all?
It's because they're threatened.
Yeah, that's why.
They're like, damn, we gotta keep kicking him out so he don't come for our position.
Yeah, but then...
that's why, like, y'all talk about this show, and I'm just like, if they don't change the way that they're voting, everybody's gonna be like, well, this is my best friend, so I'm gonna vote for him so he stays, even if he sucks ass. And then when are they gonna change the voting? Because these boys are like,
it's already changed. We're voting.
Oh, yeah. Okay, bet. All right. I'm not watching, so I didn't know.
Girl,
I didn't know if they were still making them vote as well.
And no, they voted 3. They voted for 3 out, and then the producers voted for 3 out, and so then the 6 Islanders stayed, and then now we vote for the 6 remaining. Yes, yeah, exactly. And the 6 that we have, like, we really like, and we like this lineup. So now we just need
and Cynthia's top 12. So like, I'm like,
I know.
I'm cheesing.
We just need the grounders to go up that we really, really love and adore, and that are super talented.
And like, I just need, I'm not going to say who, but I just need one individual to not even like be thought about. Like, I need
we need one person to just
I need radio silence from that individual.
And you know that our lineup is good because like we all had the same lineup. Like we said these are our top, and like it was the same 12 boys, like give or take 1 or 2. So we're just like, so this is like not even like biased. Like this is based on talent and chemistry. So like
exactly, it would be a solid group if those 12 were the 12.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that like the 6 grounders that get voted up. I'm just saying that like if it's not Daniel, Somu, Nicki, Taki, Nicholas, and a few others, give or take, we gonna have some words because like I'm upset. I'm gonna be upset. Okay, I need a fucking Japan line. Okay, I need a Japan line. Okay,
Japan.
Because that's how they be saying it on Island. Taki goes, "I'm from Japan." We need a fucking Japan line. I need a motherfucking like foreigner line. Okay, I need a thick ass foreigner line, not like 1 or 2 members. No, I need like a majority of the members of this group to be foreigners. Okay, just whoosh, smack me with some foreigner line. Okay,
and not to be biased, I don't know if it is biased to think this, but I honestly, genuinely, enjoy the ground performances more than the island ones. I do enjoy the island ones, but I think like the ground ones are, in my opinion, better. It's just because some, again, they go back and forth, so I understand that some just work better. And also there's like, a big set of ground members that have stayed in the ground the entire time. So I understand like they have a good foundation down there, and like that's why it's better. However, I enjoy it. I still enjoy Island. Thank you.
I think for like Island, like because they are up there, they are take it more easy, and so they don't feel like there's a lot of pressure on them in the sense that, oh well, we're already in Island, so like there's a chance we can get voted off, but like if we all do well together, it'll be fine. Where Grounders are like, I'm trying to get to the snack bar in the item room, like get me up there.
Right. Like the desperation to like be an Island is like they fighting hard.
100%. Yeah, like you can see that they want it more.
Like Sunu, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna keep going up and down. He was like, I'm gonna get in that snack room. I'm gonna get to the egg again. He's like, I'm gonna be in the gym. Okay, he's going for it. Also, Jay, my boy, I'm so happy that he made it. I was actually so scared for him. I was so scared for Jay, but I'm just so happy that he made it.
Girl, I was so scared for Kay. I was like, what you mean?
Stop.
No,
I
no.
literally got teary-eyed
I was
when
sweating.
they were talking about
Same.
eliminating him. I was like, oh my god, you cannot do this to me. I was like,
I know. They probably just said that for like a shock factor, but I was like,
yeah, that was just for dramatics. Because when y'all told me that, because I was at work, and you're like, oh my god, Kate. I was like, there's no way. There's no way.
Rain is like obsessed with him, so like I low-key knew it would never happen, but when they were talking about it on the show, like I was just filled with a lot of emotions like at that moment. Because I was like,
we were going through it.
He who shall not be named needs to get eliminated. So I was like, I don't care about anything but that. So y'all need to like run this quick so I can know if he's out this bitch or not.
So we all know Taki's my son. You know when your son or daughter, you know, they have like a best friend that's always like there at the house and you like feed them and take care of them. They're basically your adopted son. That's how I feel about Nikki. So like Taki and Nikki, like they're, you know, really good friends and they're always like practicing and like come over for like dinner and I pack like little lunches and snacks for them. So basically that's how I feel right now. I ride so hard for that kid. Both of them.
Nikki and Taki need to go back up to ground because their father Kay is waiting for them. So
oh my god, I can't wait for Kay to be reunited. Oh my god.
Japan line need to be together, so I'm gonna need that to happen. Also, Heesung and Jungwoon are waiting for their boy Daniel, so y'all need to bring them up.
Right.
Also, Jake is waiting for his boy Sonu, so you need to bring him up. Like, and Jay is waiting for his homie Nicholas, so you need to bring Nicholas up. Like, don't even play me. Also, the song is bomb as fuck. Everybody, it's on iTunes. It's on Spotify. Incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, so good.
Well, now that we're talking about Mnet, and y'all mentioned that they do horrible editing, which is true. Watch any of their survival shows. Yeah. We do have a mini fuckery of the week this week. AKA, Mnet, why the hell are you canceling Kingdom? Why?
Postponing it.
Why?
Postponing it.
Well, yeah, until next year. But here's the funny part.
But next year is like 4 months away.
I know, but it's because they can't find like secure groups to perform.
Yep.
Like to participate. And I was just like, yep, you should have taken that road to Kingdom, shoved it up your butt, and just done Kingdom with those groups that you secured.
Yep.
But no, but here you are. Mm-hmm. Here you are.
They're idiots. I can't believe that they made those boys like go through hell for what? For what? I mean, I guess like it did like give them a little bit of momentum. Like I understand that. And I'll give them the fact that there wasn't a live audience was able to give them like more creative freedom, as in like they were able to do more with like the stages and like the camera work. So I understand that aspect. But fuck you. They didn't have to go through that trauma.
Either way, like the thing is that even if they would have given, like you said that they gave the groups momentum. Okay, well if they did Kingdom, they would have given the boys momentum.
I agree.
So there was no reason.
This was pointless. Just do Kingdom, period.
Yeah. So yeah, but anyway, so now they're struggling to find, I guess, groups to do this. So here we are.
Yo, Mnet fucking hates everybody, including us. We're on their shit list too.
We're blacklisted by them.
Honestly, I feel that. Probably.
They got us marked.
But let's move on to some good things, aka comebacks, for this week. So then we're getting closer to our ATEEZ album review. Yay! Let's start this off. We did mention Lehigh earlier. She did drop a song called HOLO, and I personally really like this song. It like gave me chills the first time I heard it. Her vocals are just beautiful, and I mean they've been beautiful. But I really like the concept in the sense that it's just like, you know, it's like a comforting song that it's like everything will be okay one day. And she's like a little angel helping. Either I don't know if the like girl that's in it is like herself as a younger, like her younger self, or it's just somebody else.
She explained it to PH1, aka Harry, but I mean Harry, aka PH1, but she explained it.
What did she say?
She said that the girl in the beginning, so the one with like the dress, was her current self, and she was making a bad decision. As in like ending her life. So the angel version of herself goes back to the past to make like good memories with her younger self, in order to comfort her. And so then at the end of that, her current self decides, you know what, I'm not gonna go through with it. And so then thus she saved herself is basically like the meaning of the video, which I really, really, really like that because I really like the song too.
That is super cute. Yeah.
I really like the song. It's really good to me.
Yeah, same.
I enjoyed
it. Her music is just really bomb, and the fact that this even has this type of meaning, that's so good. That's why I'm really happy that she's like signed to AOMG and things like
striving.
That, because now like she now gets to do more music because wasn't she in YG, I think?
Yeah,
so she was just in a basement. So now she's with AOMG, that it's just like, you know, that they put music every like weekend or something. So that's just, it's good. Like, I'm really happy for her.
Same. I don't know if it's because my period is coming or what, but the first time I heard the song, y'all, I cried. Like, I cried.
I get that.
Crying.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
When I watched the video, that's why I looked into it, because I thought it was something along those lines, and I was like, wait a minute, it kind of seems like she's saving herself. So I looked it up, and yes, it was a beautiful concept. I love the concept of the video. I love like the coloring of it. I love the whole thing. Honestly, this is like probably one of my favorite comebacks.
I would agree. I liked it a lot. I wasn't expecting that to be the comeback. Like, I was expecting something like, I don't know, like R&B-ish, but like upbeat type from her. I wasn't expecting this like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, same. I feel you. Well, we have something more upbeat for the next comeback. We have Hyoyeon. She came back with Dessert. And this is like she has her thing like DJ Hyo or whatever. This is like, it's like hit or miss. I love the chorus in this song.
The chorus is fun, and that's it.
Like, yeah, it's just like, you know what I deserve? Dessert. And I'm like, that's me every day. But like, besides that, I don't know how I felt. Like, I thought, you know, this is a great song. If you're at the club and you're ready to throw it back, then this is amazing. So it was just super fun. I vibe with the song, but like, I wouldn't go seek out the song. You know what I mean?
Like, if it came, like you said, if it came out at a club, I'm gonna be like, hey, dessert.
Yeah.
But like, I wouldn't like be like, you know what this like my playlist needs? Doesn't like, nah. Mm-mm.
I agree.
But it's just funny because like when I heard it, I was just like, okay, like, you know, like when I saw the preview, I was like, okay, there's some EDM shit, whatever. But then it dropped and I was like, you know what? I love the EDM life. But this is a no for me.
I love the medium life, but...
So there's that. If you're ready to throw it back, though, go listen to that, because guess what? Y'all deserve dessert, okay? Like, dessert. Dessert. Then we have Somi. She came back with What You Waiting For.
Another song to be released, because this was not it.
Yeah. Again, we said earlier, if Somi would have just, right after IOI, just boom, debut, she could have been like, great, amazing. But also, just give her good music. That's another thing,
the potential
okay? Like,
this girl has is crazy, and y'all just pigeonholing her. And it's so annoying to see.
I don't know. And then they had like that ring the alarm. That thing was so random, and I was just like, what is going on?
I didn't know what was happening either. I was like, oh.
Like,
okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's again, yeah, she has so much potential, and they're giving her like just sucky music, and it's so sad.
Like, at one point she was like the most popular person in Korea, and y'all got her out here looking a fool. I can't believe.
Yeah.
She did look good though. She looked real cute in the music video.
She
though.
did.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say on the bright side, I liked how the video was just like the shots where she would
Same.
fall on the bed and then it would come full circle. I really like that
Yes.
effect.
It
was really
reminded
cool.
me of that of the show. I don't know if y'all watched it, but Zendaya show Euphoria. Like the vibe of the music video reminded me of that show.
Oh. I didn't watch it, but I watched someone react to the entire series. So I watched like
You
scenes.
should watch it. It's great.
I like the looks from it.
Kang Daniel! Woo!
Yes.
Woo! Waves.
Next on our list, we got Kang Daniel.
Tonight.
He released a pre-release called Waves. It's featuring Simon, Dominic, and Jamie.
Simon.
Which I thought was beautiful.
Simon Dominic.
Simon.
She looks so
Dominic.
good. Like, I can't get over
did.
how good she looks. I was like,
And that part with her
She
in the middle
does.
and like the female dancers, I was like, oh.
I'm so excited for his album if it's gonna be this type of vibe. But this is a reggaeton song.
It is.
Like that's it.
really
That's a
is.
Little
reggaeton
mama.
song.
He said little mama.
Yep.
mama.
He said little mommy. Ooh,
Ew.
I'm just thinking about it.
I said,
just
stop.
thinking about it.
I said, stop and go to your room. Get out of here.
Listen, okay, listen, Terika. What if you're in the club and all of a sudden Kang Daniel shows up out of nowhere,
He's like,
and it's just
"Hey,
like
little
you
mommy."
getting drunk, you see this man coming at you, and he's fine, and he just says, "Hey, little mommy, bitch, it's over. It's
I'm gonna say,
game
who
over."
let miters in the club? Whose little boy is this?
Nah,
Mom
not
here.
with this. Not with this. Listen. And then not only that, but like I was so surprised. Like when Simon Dominic showed up, bitch, I lost it. I lost it. Not only was he looking good, but he said, "Mommy, ven aquí." I said, "You right. I'm coming. Hold on."
Yeah. See that if you set that scenario up with Simon Dominic, then I'd be all about it. Like, but with Daniel, I'd laugh.
Obviously, we see Daniel very different.
Very differently, because I would be like, you know what? Where's the back of this club? Let's find a bathroom, a storage closet. Let's go.
No, stop! Oh, like shiver. Ah.
And like he was showing forehead, and like he has black hair again, and he was like dancing in water, and there was like just, I was gonna say bitches surrounding him. There was girls surrounding him, and like it was just,
I mean, it's true.
wow.
Again, this vibe on him, he just looked expensive. He looked like when he had that at the end, the satin suit, but it was like, you know, with the water and the rain type of thing. And I was just like, he don't even care that he getting that expensive ass satin suit. Like that's gonna have to be dry cleaned for I don't even know how much money. He don't care. He's just expensive. And I was like, wow. Let me find one of y'all out in the club. What's up?
Oh my god.
The Clurb.
Terrika's like, I'm traumatized. I can't do this.
Like I tried so hard, I can't.
This is just a bop, and I'm so excited for his album to drop because
Yeah, I'm excited.
It's-
I like Daniel's music a lot, so I think it's gonna be
Same.
good.
Man, I love that man. I love that man. He's on my wall. He's staring at me right now.
I don't think he's put out anything that I haven't liked, so we'll see how this goes.
but he doing the damn thing. Let's go.
Yay, Daniel!
Our last comeback for this week is April. They came back with Now or Never.
Never.
It could have been never. Period.
That's what I was like. Never.
I'm sorry.
I said April. Wow. Thank God it's August. That's what I said.
Yikes.
Oh my god. We don't hate them. They're just not our cup of tea.
This song is
collectively.
just, with April, for me, like, it's one of those things where, like, it's like Momoland. Like, I don't dislike them, but I, like, don't go out of my way to listen to them. But, like, they just have, like, the same 5 songs over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like if they were at KCON, they like performed and be like, "Oh my god, they're so cute! Yeah, get it!" But like I wouldn't go to an April show. That makes
Same.
sense. Yeah.
Honestly, like it was cute in the sense that it was like a summer beach type
it
of
was
party.
super cute.
It made me miss you guys. Like, I was just like, they're having like a girls trip. Like that was like the main thing that I was thinking about. I was just like, dang. But besides that, yeah, like it's just not my cup of tea. But the pool scene gave me big Sharpay vibes, and I was like, get it.
A queen.
But yeah, but no, obviously like no hate to the girls.
Oh, not at all.
Like
Yeah, it was super
it's just
cute.
this was just not it.
I feel like
That was just not it.
It didn't fit because like with all the releases and everything that's been happening, everyone's either like going dark or they're like hard or like, you know what I mean? And like there's just like cutesy, but like not the like baby fresh cute. Like, what was that little group that like Cynthia absolutely hated but we loved? That they debuted. They were so cute with like the little socks.
Signature. No. Oh no. Weekly.
Yeah, they're so freaking cute.
Weekly.
But they're like fresh faced baby. Like, oh my god, I love them. I want to support them. Cute. But like with April,
I didn't hate them. The fuck, I liked it. But I just
Oh, did you? Oh, I just assumed because they were super cute.
They were cute, but I was like, oh, this is cute. I didn't hate it.
Oh, okay. Well, see, there we go. Like, it's just like there's like different levels of cuteness, and I feel like this one was just like, because the video was super bright, and they were just like, like in the camera. I'm like, yeah, girls having fun. Like, but their outfits were cute though.
They were cute. The outfits were good. But yeah, that's why I was just like, okay, well, April, I see, but this ain't for me. Period.
Yeah.
So there's that. But let's then move on to the best thing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's time for our ATEEZ mini album review, everybody. Yes.
Buckle in, folks. Buckle in.
Because we're here to rant about ATEEZ.
Woo.
So ATEEZ came back with a masterpiece of an album.
It's the Fever series, everyone.
It's the Fever series, and we got the Fever of ATEEZ.
I would just like, because I know that all of you are not theory people when it comes to ATEEZ.
Me.
So I would just like to say that Fever is a prequel to the Treasure series, just so everyone knows.
Yep, it
I
is.
don't even remember that.
Before the Treasure series, okay?
Ooh.
Just gonna put that out there.
What happened in that?
So-
So like that's the only thing that that's the only thing that confuses me. It's because it's like these real life boys are like, we're best friends forever, except for like my dad hates me and I'm moving and like my life sucks and like I'm a shy dancer. So I'm like, yeah, cool, real boy problems, bros hanging out. But then it's just like all of a sudden it's like these like time jumping cowboys, and I'm like, I don't understand how they connect. Like, is it real life? Or is it
so, the essential theory of it all, okay, I guess I'll talk about it a little bit. The theory is that each of them has a superpower that has to do with time. So,
oh, so they're like X-Men. Yeah. Okay, I get it now. Great.
Similar, yeah. So each of them has some type of time power. So there's one, time or dreaming. So one of them is like Wooyoung can like go into other people's dreams. That's like what his power is.
Okay.
The other one is that Sungwa can reverse time or like fast forward time, so like he's a time jumper.
Okay.
So like there's like that's the quote unquote theory, which pretty much AT says you guys are all stupid, none of your theories are right.
Oh, okay.
The only thing that you guys have gotten right is that Treasure is after Fever. Like that's all you guys have gotten right. They're like,
okay, so not pretty much X-Men, yeah, but maybe like Avengers.
Like your theories. Sungwa was pretty like much like your theories are entertaining, but they're incorrect. It's like,
oh. Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
so even though we think we're just like we came up with all these like, or I didn't, but other people came up with all this elaborate like things, they shut that down quick. They were just like, nope, nope, that's not it.
Probably like it was all a dream thing. Like maybe it was like
it was all a dream.
The cowboys aren't real.
Because there was a whole like build off of the Inception thing, which we'll talk about when we talk about like the song and the music video. But there was a whole like build about like dreams with the Inception thing, and ATEEZ were pretty much like, nope, yeah, that's not, nope.
Yep. So we just gotta wait for them to release,
which will never happen.
It might be tested because they knew we were dumb.
We're still dumb. The second series, they're literally making us pick. I'm like, what? Why? A poll? Here we go.
But let's start.
This is the start. It starts with a Dear Diary, which is kind of like the intro for it. And
Dear Diary, 2016, 7/29, which is exactly 4 years to the day that this was released.
It's a diary entry.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I figured that too. Wow, I feel so smart right now. I'm getting this.
So yes, it says the diary entry, and then it transitions beautifully into Fever.
The best summer song of 2020. Like, windows down, my hand out the window, wind blowing in my hair, loving my life song that has a deep fucking passionate meaning in the lyrics that made me cry when I listened to it. I was like,
oh, wow,
damn.
okay.
Damn, that's cute. Yeah, I loved it. I love this. Like when first of all, y'all know, if y'all have learned, if y'all have heard this podcast, y'all know that I always talk about transitions in songs. And this, from the intro to this, was already, I was like transcending into heaven. But Like, I love the meaning behind it in the sense that it's like, being young and passionate, like letting go of your fears, kind of like doing things without fear. And
which is a theme for the album.
yeah, exactly.
I felt like it felt like
Anyways.
like not in a bad way. Like I love this song. Like I love this song. I feel like it was like two different songs because like meshed together and it like fit. Because when the intro, like when it started, like the music started, I got like, I don't know, like R&B type vibes. I was like, ooh, what kind of song this is gonna be? But then like it changed midway and I was like, ooh, I like this. And it kind of got like, not like EDM-y. I can't explain it, but I feel like the beginning of the song towards the middle are like two different. It's not like what I expected.
Yeah, it got more like a beat towards the middle. I know what you mean.
Thank you. But I love it.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's a dope song. I really like it.
It was just very moving. I feel like it was like throwing you into this album and kind of giving you like the intro, is talking about leaving your fears behind, like being young, just moving on towards your dreams.
I really like the part where it's like every day, every night.
Yeah.
I caught it.
Anyway, Hongjoon was going through it because the lyrics of his verse were hella sad, and I was like, oh my god, like, I love you. Why are you so emotional? Like,
he's a sad boy.
I love you.
I just feel like
a sad boy.
he's just a sad boy.
He really
when
is.
he was
if
like,
you think
only
about
I
it.
know my pain. Who else would? I was like, oh.
We all know your pain because you write about it all the time.
Okay, leave.
He's like,
my
I'm
man
pretending
alone.
to be strong, and it hurts enough. Don't come for me. It might make me cry. And I'm like, oh my god, I can't. Like, you're so sweet.
Damn, but that's such a relatable thing. Like when somebody's hurting about something and it's just like they're just trying their best not to do something, but you're just like, are you okay? Like that, those words are just like, boom, you break down. Like, I feel it in my corazón.
Speaking of corazón, they came for us Latinos.
That was a perfect segue. I was
THANXX. Because they started off with the do 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 do. I felt like I was watching Coco. They were like do do do.
Yeah. Spanish guitar.
Oh my god. I was like, oh my
And
god.
they were all just like, gracias. And I'm like, you're right.
Me and Cynthia had to
Gracias.
rewind
I
it.
was like, de nada.
De nada, bitch, de nada. It was just funny for me too when this was the second song, like, well, the third song, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like Fever is just like, yeah, and then THANXX is just like, like, okay. It's like we're getting lit. They hit us in the face with this one. I was just like, oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
I love that they keep saying that this song is kind of like in a comical type of way because they're just like, how they explain it, it's just like, how older people are always just like, oh, you're gonna regret that, or why aren't you doing that? Like, oh, you shouldn't do that. Like, when you're older, you'll get it. And they're just like, gee, thanks for the advice. Like, I don't know my own self the best. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was just like, tell him. I was like, you tell him, because we all tired of people telling us, just wait till you're older and you'll change your mind or you're gonna regret this. I'm just like, listen, Susie, I don't.
No regrets.
Leave me. You know what? Susie's like a little girl. Listen, Karen, this ain't your life. This ain't your life. Let me live my life. And mind your business. Mind your business.
Why you in my lane, bro? Like, why you in my
I'm
lane?
singing.
I really liked Hongjoong's verse, like all of his verses in the song specifically.
Yep.
Please
All
play
of
them
this,
at my
his
funeral.
verses in this album, really.
You right. Period.
Oh God.
Anything he ever does, like his flow and just the way he raps and the way he like changes his flow like 12 times in one verse. I'm just like, who invented you, sir? Like, what magical
that.
like bean pod did you come out
Unicorn.
of that like grew you into this magnificent 5'4" man? Like, who did that? Like, who
Wow. He is quite tiny.
He is tiny.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
It's
did
fine.
y'all see that video of all of them standing on the sidewalk and then Ming
Yeah.
and Yoon
I love
standing
that.
They're still as tall as all of them.
But this was hella dope. It has like heavy trap beats in this, and it's just like kind of telling everybody like, thanks for the advice, but we don't need it. We know what we're doing.
Yoon Ho, him,
Yes.
whole album with his little like yells that he's in,
Yeah.
like hello, hello, and I was just like, you know what, sir? Like, I know your big
Tell me
ass
about my
was
man,
standing
you're right.
like 5 feet away from this microphone, and you were just screaming. Like, I'm just upset that I wasn't there to witness it, because I know he was probably in his stushy shirt, like in his gray sweatpants. He looking good. And I'm just upset that I wasn't there to see rapper Yoonho in the flesh. And I'm just like,
yeah, this was my expectation of him when y'all first were just like, stan ATEEZ, and I was like, who are these people? I was just like, oh, this large man is obviously some deep rapper, and then he's like, ha, ha, and I was like, what? So this is the Yoonho that I thought was gonna be. I appreciated it.
And then she was like, Hongjoon, this guy must be like a great vocalist. He's like a male. He got like the high notes. And he's like,
tiny vocal king. Yeah, no, he was like yelling at me. And I was just like, okay, I'm sorry. Why are you tagging me? It was great. I loved it.
Honestly, Junho is just... Bless his soul. But also Baby Jongho. Vocals.
You're right.
Vocal king. Because... his vocals in this, like,
the vocals in this album, I was just like,
yeah.
What? Like, y'all really coming out. ATEEZ says, we are not here to play no longer, everyone. You're gonna get this shit, and you gonna get it right.
You know what we're gonna get right to? We about to twerk it out with ATEEZ.
Hey, to the beat, move your body to the beat, to the beat.
Oh my god, I have never wanted to shake my ass in the middle of the dance floor at the Clurb while drunk as fuck more in my life than when I heard this song.
Same.
Like, every time this plays, I'm like, please, I just need to go to the Clurb right now. Sorry.
That fucking intro with Yoonho, Sungwa, and Yosemite doing that whisper shit, I was like... no. Wow. Over.
Listen, when I heard Junho whispering in my ear, I said, oh, it's over. It's over. It's over for me.
And like the voice changed every time. Everybody was like, oh, it's like Sungwa. It's like it was like Hongjoon, or it was only one member. I was like, nah, that is 3 members. I know. Like, I could tell by the way they whispered. Like, there was 3 of them.
That's fine.
Yep. Like, oh my god. But this is so hype. Mm-hmm. This song is so hype. I'm ready. Like, the way that they were just like, they said that I'll make you say wow. I was just like, bitch, you got me since debut saying wow.
To the left, to the right.
I was dying.
And then the lyrics of the song in general, they were just like, you think we're trying to copy? Like, who you think this is? You guys trying to copy us? I'm too good for you. You trying to mimic me? And I was like, stop. Yes. I was like, BTS,
I
like 2.0, when Yoongi's like, you want to be me. I'm like, oh my God, Hongjoon, you're right. These little men, these little rapper men, they just coming for like everyone's throat. And I love it. I live for it.
Coming for everyone's like, kneecaps, girl. They can't reach the throat.
They can't reach the throat.
Damn, Terika. But I love that. I like that, going off of what Kat said, and one of the lyrics, they're just like, you know, we're a different kind, got different blood. Like, do y'all want some of this blood so you can copy us? And I was just like, yikes. Yes, tell them, boys, tell them.
Yeah, Mingyu was like, why are you dissatisfied with us? Are you jealous? I was like, oh, king. I was like, king shit, yes. Tell them.
And then you got the breakdown at the end. You got the industrial noise. I was like, I'm ready to headbang. Let's go.
They were like, they were like, slamming pots in the kitchen and shit.
Banging on pipes.
They like employed Tanisha from Bad Girls Club. They were like, cool.
Oh my god, I love that scene.
Yeah, I can't sleep because of me.
They were like, I was shook, and then it just ended. I was like, there's nothing, like, that was it.
That's it.
That's what I said. I was just like, I was ready. I was like, oh, they're gonna go into a different thing. No, the song ended. I was like, what? Like,
you thought.
I need to listen to it again. Bro, this song is hype. And the thing is that I was not expecting this type of song for ATEEZ.
I was hoping. I needed something. You can't have a man like Mingy and not, like, give me some ass poppin' music. What would be the purpose?
Right. Good points. Points were made. You're right.
Valid points.
Oh man, that song just
yo, I was shook. It started. Me and Cynthia were like, "Are we still listening to the ATEEZ?"
I know.
That was me. It changed from THANXX to the beat, and I was just like, hold on, what just happened?
Bro, I was like, I want to go to
I was
the
booty
club
popping from the
right
beginning.
Now I was like, I need to go to the fucking club. Get me a shot. Pour it the fuck up. Let's go.
Don't forget your mask. Stay
Oh, I'm not going to the Clurb, but I'm just saying, like, imagination. In my imagination, I am at the Clurb.
Whenever the clubs reopen in life again, and then like 4 months after that, when like the clubs will reopen, everyone else will go. I won't go, but like 4 months later, I'll like think about it. This will be like my getting ready song. Like I'll just put it on repeat.
I need.
Like I'm ready to
play.
drop it low to this.
Yeah.
Same. Honestly, it was like lit. Like it went fever, lit as fuck. Thanks, lit as fuck. And then to the beat, lit as fuck. I was like, wow, we out
Too
here.
fucking lit. And then we went sad and emotional with Inception.
They had to leave the club and sober up, and you know sometimes you just
oh my
left
god,
to your thoughts.
that's literally. Oh my god, wait till you watch the album review because I literally said this. I was
Oh,
like,
did you have to watch it?
The first listen.
Yeah, I was like, this song is like when you are at the club, like you're in the middle of the club, you're getting crazy, you're getting lit. Thanks is like when you first get to the club and you haven't started drinking yet. And like
No, you're
just hanging out
drinking
with
at the
friends.
bar, remember?
Yes. Fever is when you're on your way. Fever is when you're on your way to the club with your friends. Thanks is when you're like getting a drink, like you're chilling, whatever. And then like a guy buys you and your friends a drink and then he tries to start talking to you. But like, oh my god, I can't go. My song is on. And that's to the beat. And then Inception is when you winding down, like the club is closing, everyone's leaving. You're like, y'all, we should go. But like, this is a bop. This is a bop. And then Lil Boy is like when you driving to like Denny's with an Uber, everybody with an Uber. When you're going to Denny's and like you're about to sit down and like one day at a time is when you're at home like crying to your best friends about how much you love them because you're so fucked up. Like that was the transition.
You're in the bathtub eating chicken nuggets and crying.
Exactly.
Iconic moment.
Wow.
But anyway, the next song we're gonna talk about is thankfully the title track, Inception.
Honestly, after watching the video and seeing Songhwa show abs, like I blacked out and I'm just
Same.
His voice in this song, I was really
You're right.
impressed.
He is so
You're right.
good.
Yeah,
My king's confidence is going up because
I'm
he's
so
a little
happy
shy
for
boy
him.
sometimes, but his confidence right now is through the roof, and I love it. It's a good look on him. He looks great.
He does with his scene girl gloves on. I was like, okay,
Girl,
I see you.
yes. That outfit, I was like, yes.
that, and also like Junho looked like rocker Junho, and I was like, wow, this song is just so cool
It's
too.
so good.
Like,
especially like the dance break, I was just like, ugh.
yeah, it's like that part. So y'all did your reaction. It's up right now, and it was literally the same. I watched that, and Songhwa showed abs, and then it was like this breakdown, and I was just like, "There's too much stimulus right now. I'm about to break down." like, what the hell am I doing right now? I was just like shook. But
also,
it's like I love the style of music for them though. Like it's like so hype, but I feel like it still showcases their vocals so well, and obviously their dancing skills. Like,
yo, there's so many good parts in this choreo. The fucking chorus when they do like that hand thing.
The hand thing.
Girl, when they like roll their hand down their body and do like the body roll and then they do the thing near their air, like on their thighs. I was like, y'all know exactly what you're doing. And it makes me really upset, especially with Woo Young as the center. I was like, how fucking dare you literally put a knife to my throat? Like, what the fuck do you think you're doing, KQ? Like,
I like the part where like I don't know, they like put their hand next to their face. They do this neck thing. It's like when the fire happened, and then they like do like an overshot of San. I was like,
another great moment that I loved is the overshot of San with the water and everything, and he does that little thing with his hand where he like puts his fingers and like wiggles them away from his head. I was like,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I was like, who fucking even allowed this man to exist with his fucking eyebrow slit? As soon as I saw the eyebrow slit, I was like, it's over for me. I was like, this is it. Like, I've seen God. I'm ascending. Like, I can't believe this is happening to me. Like,
honestly, San is just like Cynthia says, he's the demonio. It's not even the devil, no, it's the demonio. Like, that's what he is.
San, I love San. Like, he is so precious when he speaks and does everything. I was talking about this earlier, off the podcast, and I was just like, wow, I love that he speaks in pout. I love that he is so kind and charming and an amazing human being. But the moment that he steps on that stage, he is possessed. and just gives me a heart attack. He like, oh my god, he just gives not even just 100%. He gives 1,000% to each performance, and it's insane the way that he moves and just like hits the moves and like his facial expressions, and it's
I love his facial expressions.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
100%,
same.
yeah.
His eyes, just his eyes in general.
His
Like, you could cover
eyes
up his
even.
whole face and his eyes would just do everything. Like, I'm just like, how?
Yeah.
What? I was like, who?
It's true. It's true though.
I know. I was
That's what I'm
telling
saying.
our friend Kinsey, I was just like, I feel like I want to double bias at ATEEZ, but I feel like I don't have the right to do that yet. Like, I feel like, do I stand them
Girl,
hard enough
double
to-
bias. I quadruple, sextuple, quadruple, octuple bias in
But yeah, but you're like the 18 queen though. Like, I'm just like,
it's like endless.
I'm just like a speck.
She's visiting.
Girl, like at this
Baby
point,
18.
like for me, like when people are just like, I stand ATEEZ, I'm like, oh, bet. And they're like, who's your bias? I'm like, oh, bitch, ATEEZ is my bias. Like, what the fuck do you mean?
But
I'm
that's what I'm saying.
How do you possibly choose a motherfucking bias out of these 8 men? Like, how the fuck do you expect me to choose when someone out here looking like a scene prince, okay, with his tummy out? Wooyoung got the long hair. I'm so mad they cut his hair. I'm so upset.
I'm so
Wooyoung
happy.
got the long hair with the varsity jacket on. Terika, shut your ass up. And then San just looking like the devil. Hongjoon like a real life Peter Pan in human form. Like, I just and then Mingi and Yoonho, I don't even want. They're like 7'9".
Woo.
Like, it's a lot. Woo! And I can't, like, my mind can't process. And then Yeosang on the floor doing the dance, and and he looks so pretty with his like mullet thing that he has going on.
I hate that. He's beautiful. He does
He
not
looks
need that
good in it,
atrocity on his head that does not flow with the rest of his hair. I'm so mad, but it's fine because he's pretty.
But I also like in the lyrics, it's kind of just like they can't go back to how it was. Like, now that I think they say like we can't go back to how it was because like they found you. So now it made me think like, what do they mean? Like they found each other, like the ATEEZ members, or like maybe that they found their dream that they want to pursue? Because again, this whole thing has to do like with dreams and all that stuff, right? So I was just like, where is this going? And the way that the video was edited, like when they had like the when they were like in the bed and it was like going from up top filming and all this stuff, and it was just so cool. I feel like even when Hyunjin was like running towards himself and it was like it woke up all the other members, it makes you just like think like, okay, well, are they still in that dream or are they actually awake? Or
so people were saying like they had an inception theory, but the boy said that that's wrong.
Yeah.
At least they acknowledge it. At least like they're like, oh, it's right and wrong. Like they're not like shady about it. Like, oh, it could be right, it could be wrong. Like BTS, like they're like, oh, maybe it's right. I don't know. It's so interesting to see what fans have to say.
They're shady about it because they don't know. Like, it's not because they're like, oh, well, we're keeping a secret. They don't find out till they don't know.
Yeah, you're right. ATEEZ, at least ATEEZ is like, nah, y'all wrong. At least they know, and at least they will tell you they're wrong. Thank God.
Yeah, I respect that. They know what they're doing, and they're like, no, that's wrong. They're not just like, question mark, sure.
Then explain it, all right? If we're wrong, then tell us. Come on, do a PowerPoint presentation, do something. Write a book. Shit.
I know, like, tell me. Like, don't just be like, you're wrong. And that's it. Like,
okay, but like, why? ¿Por qué? Tell me. How?
And then other people are talking about like an insane asylum concept, so.
Ooh.
Oh, really? Huh.
Our next song in the album is Good Lil Boy. And
cute.
I love this, that they're just like, hey, little boy.
It's such like a bring your mood up kind of song, you know, like a cheer up song. It's really cute.
I feel like this is like the big scene like on like Power Rangers or like Digimon. That's the
girl.
For us,
Yes.
it's anime, yeah.
like this is like the like, yeah, we're gonna do this scene, and like your little Digimon's like leveling up.
And they're like jumping up in the air and like all the kids are like jumping up in the fields. Love that. Yes, I'm imagining your vision, Terika.
I see that. But that's what I wrote. I was just like, it's like this song is like you're in a mission. Like you're getting ready to fuck some shit up. Like do your thing type of thing. There's a part that is like a back and forth between Hyunjin and Mingi. No, it's like them together.
Yes.
And it's like, yeah, we're coming, we're going. Bro, that part, I was hype. It was so good. That was my favorite part of the song. Yeah, same. Like,
I wrote it down.
and I think this song again, like I keep bringing it up, but it's just like they bring it up throughout this whole album, which is like the when you're older you'll know and understand type of thing. They mention it again in this song, and so I feel like they're, you know, sending a clear message, just like mind your business,
Mind your business.
mind your business.
Pretty much. They were like, you know what? Don't worry about us. You do you. We'll do us. Like,
It's gonna be
good.
fun.
When we first heard this song, we were like, oh yeah, like we were really feeling the song, and me and Kat were like, oh, I really hope like the lyrics aren't depressing, because it was just like a first listen without the lyrics. So we're just like, you know, like there's songs in K-pop where it's really upbeat and you're like, yeah, and then you look up the lyrics and it's like about your like dog dying when you were like 5 or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm happy to report it was not the case. No dogs died when they were 5.
In the making of this song.
Bro, but yeah, no, Hongjoon and Mingi in this were everything, bro. Like, it was just, like, you're just hype. You're ready to do something. You're ready to fuck it up. Just be like, heck yeah. We're on a mission.
They got us
And we
hype.
gonna get this shit done.
And then they gave us a fan song in the middle of Corona about wanting to see us again and hanging in there.
Yes,
said,
I
wow.
love this song. I was shook because I was like,
Same.
English? Question mark?
Same.
Right? Oh my god. Because you know how it starts, and then sometimes, you know, there's English in K-pop songs, obviously, and you're just like, okay.
Right.
And they kept going and going and going, and we're like, oh,
Yeah.
the whole song's in English?
I was like, oh.
So
Okay.
when the album came out, I heard it, and then guys, remember I told you guys that you guys were gonna do the first listen. I was just like, you guys are gonna be surprised at the last song. It was because of that, because like I remember listening to it and I thought the same thing, and it just kept on going in English, and I was just like, what? This is all in English? I was like, what?
Yeah, it was a big shocker. Like the Dear Diary was in English, and then now the beginning and the ending were in English. And we're not saying that K-pop bands have to include English songs or whatever, but I honestly felt really appreciated. I was like, oh my god, they like
Yeah, it was
released
just a
the whole
nice
song.
surprise.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
because you get to listen to it,
especially because
And
of
understand.
the meaning of the
Yes.
song.
Yeah. And then there was a line that made me think of Terrica. It was the one where it's like, till you're free to meet up for a coffee and a smile. I was like, I miss my friends.
I know. It's like, I loved it. It was so encouraging, and like they're kind of, you know, they're just saying to trust them and lean on them when nobody else, like when you need somebody. And like, you know, in the middle of this all, like they're just can't wait to see each other type of thing.
And Hongju was like, I'm holding my breath. I can't wait to see you. And I was like, oh.
I know.
Fuck
Like, if you
COVID.
think about it, and they were supposed to be on a world tour, you know? So, like, that makes it even sadder. And so the fact that they made all of this, like, it just makes you feel so happy listening to this.
Yeah, it feels comforting to know that, like, your favorite artists are also missing you or missing performing just as much as you're missing that, too. Because, like, it made it just seem like, oh, well, they can still do their thing and do this and this. Was like, no, that they actually enjoy, like, having, like, seeing their fans and, like, having a live audience and being able to interact and things. So it's just kind of like everyone's just like,
yeah, we're all collectively
Yeah.
sad.
yeah,
sobbing together.
sad together.
But I do want to say that Junho said to hit him up, and I was just like, baby,
Yeah,
I'm
he
ready.
said on
What's your
Kakao.
phone number?
He said on DM,
Yep.
Kakao, or FaceTime. I said,
I said,
All
drop
of them.
the link, honey.
Drop
run
the
me a
digits.
number.
Can I have your number? Can I have it?
Can I have
Can I have it? Can I have it? I
Yoonho?
was
That's a
ready.
fine ass name, Yoonho.
You. my little croissant with cheese.
Is that French?
My little ramyun. My little ramyun.
Oh my god.
My little ramyun with cheese.
Oh, but I'm so happy with this album.
Yeah.
Yeah. No skip album.
We love a no skip album.
Well, besides the diary, I'm gonna skip it.
Well, yeah, the diary. Yeah, I heard
get
it once. I
sad.
was like, all right, cool.
No, it came on my shuffle today, and I was like, no, I'm sad. No.
No, I'm sad. You don't want to hear that sad little girl talking about sad things.
But yeah, no, I'm just really happy about this. Like I love, even though we had, you know, that whole thing with Hanjun's like hair and whatever, like that little bump. This is still like such a good album.
Really is.
Like this, just such good music.
I never thought it wasn't gonna be a good album. ATEEZ is a consistent group.
100%.
They like bop 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 bop. But let me tell you, it was a journey.
We're loving it.
We are
It was
loving
a journey because I was like on the bus, like on my way to work, like listening, and one day at a time came on, and I was crying, and I was like, and then the doom 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 whoo from Wonderland came on, and I was like, all eyes on me now. And, like, right here.
Oh my god.
It's just so, it's so cool to watch their journey as well. Like,
ATEEZ has been a crazy journey. Even like before I stand, well, more like before I sat down and Kat forced me to stand. Thank you, Kat. Before I stand, like I would always see things about ATEEZ, and I would see like their performances and all that, and it's just a crazy journey. It's honestly, no one's doing it like ATEEZ. Period.
Right.
no, they're not.
Facts.
That's it. That's facts, no printer.
Facts,
That's
period, point blank, finito, finished.
Good Lord.
Truths.
El fin. That's it.
But yes, that was, you know.
Oh, do we want to say our favorite songs off the album?
My favorite song is To the Beat and Fever.
Mine is To the Beat and Thanks.
Oh my god.
Gracias. That's why it's her favorite.
Yeah. It was very Latina. I was like, okay, please, I will be right there on my way. I voy.
Mine is To the Beat and Inception.
Woo!
Erica say.
Oh wow, the
Mine
Libras
is To the Beat and Inception.
We
Bro,
love
I'm telling
To
you,
the
the moment
Beat. We love To the Beat.
collectively is
To the
our
Beat
favorite.
is the superior song in the album.
To the Beat is the not your average fangirl's choice for best
It's
song.
such a good song. Like, oh my god. I know that this whole, since the pandemic has started, we've been like, oh, I miss like social interaction. Like this song really just like heightened that to the extreme degree. I did not know I missed the Clurb. I didn't even like going to the Clurb. Period.
Same. But I was like, I need to shake my ass right now.
I know. I was like,
Right
oh
now.
my god, I need a shot. I need shots right now.
I was like, I need to be surrounded by all my friends, pushing off all the guys, and just dancing.
Yes, with the free drinks in our hands.
Yep.
Woo!
But anyway,
Damn.
yes. We're going to end off. ATEEZ.
Wow.
We're going to end off this podcast episode with the lovely songs of the week. One of my songs of the week isn't even really a K-pop song. It's Little Mix's Holiday. I just needed to put that out there because it's
Oh my god, I've been listening to Lil Mix too.
But my favorite song of the week right now, oddly, is not even a song that came out recently. It's a really old song, aka, I mean, I guess not really old. Anyway, it's 101's Boomerang. Like, it came out shuffle the other day, and like I just kept listening to it. I was like, ring, 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 Boomerang. And so, you know, I had to do it. Also, I really like Ravi's album. We didn't talk about it, but it's really good. Everyone should listen to it.
My songs of the week is, the first one is Bad Boy by Red Velvet. It came on my playlist, and I forgot how much I love the song. I don't think I ever talk about how much I love that song, but I really like that song. I know ATEEZ just came out, but like, yeah, it's great. Anyway, my one song of the week is Lost. I forgot again how much I love that song. This one has been on repeat every day for 2 weeks. So.
All right. My songs of the week are Chanyeol. Is that how you say the name? I don't know. I love his music. It's something. I've been listening to. Yes, love his music. I need to find out more about him because he is precious on Instagram. Everyone should follow him on Instagram.
He's so cute.
He's so cute. And then my second song of the week is gonna be like a one and all for second song of the week and WayV / NCT song of the week. It's Bad Alive English version. Yes. Love this for me.
For my songs of the week, I've been listening to they've released the End of the Day orchestra version
Oh,
by
yeah.
Jonghyun. I've been listening to that because it's freaking beautiful. Obviously, the ATEEZ album has been on repeat nonstop. And I'm with Terika too because I've been jamming to Bad Alive, the English version by WayV. They've just...
Love that.
Yes.
Yes, so that was our episode. Next week, everybody, it will be our 100th episode. Woo!
Stay tuned for
We
some
have a
cool stuff.
Yes, we have a really cool episode planned, and we have some little things, some little surprises, and I'm so excited. Yes, whether you're excited about our 100th episode or not. And
Or you're following Hanse on Instagram. We forgot to mention
Yes,
that.
Hanse got an Instagram. Boop, boop, boop. Now we just need Subin,
The
Sensei,
aesthetic we were waiting
and
for.
Hochan. And Chan. Sorry. Anyway. To get an Instagram. Okay, I'm waiting, Subin. I'm waiting. Okay, your mothers are waiting for you.
I know,
Oh, did we
right?
announce Win has an Instagram now too?
Yes, Win has an Instagram.
Oh, that's right.
All of them are getting Instagrams. We love this.
Love
Like
it.
Win went story crazy. Like follow all of WayV on Instagram because honestly, it's a great time.
They're hilarious.
They're hilarious.
funny.
Not only that, but we got pictures of all of them with freaking Jaehyun. Oh my god, it was beautiful.
And we get pictures of Bella and Louie and what's the other cat's name?
And we give Henry thirst traps too. That's my favorite part.
No, wait, what's their cat's name?
And Leon.
Leon. There you go. I forgot about him. But
Leon's
yes.
the superior cat. How could you?
Louis is a superior cat. Thank
Louis
you.
ugly.
Listen,
Leave him alone.
leave Louis alone.
Anyway, whether you are a Louis auntie or not, Terika, make sure you always
Thank
thank
you.
God.